So today's little task is to give it a wash all over. On the outside, we're gonna give it a good little clean on the inside. And try and get a little bit of heat into the greenhouse after we fumigate it. Try and get all them bugs and all the nasty little creatures out. But first, I need to clear all this out. Now before I take these, I just want to show you the Carolina Reaper. Now, if you remember, I sowed these back in February, and these are a very soft plant. I call them soft for the simple reason they don't like frost. Now, even though these have been in the greenhouse, it's taken its toll. So I don't think that they like -5. But this one, I'm going to move up to the back of the house. Because they're still forming, they're still turning. I'm going to give it a little feed, and I'm going to keep it next to the other chili pepper that I've got by the back door. Now, the other pepper that I'm talking about is this patio sizzle. And as you can see, it's still in full swing. Lots of red chilies, lots coming on. A very healthy plant. So if I put the Carolina Reaper next to this one, it may do a little bit better than what it's been doing in the greenhouse. And hopefully, I may get them chilies to turn red. Right, that's the greenhouse all cleared out, floor all swept. I've taken the shelf off of the top there because when I fumigate it, the fumes of the crystals will affect the wood, so we've taken that out as well. So let's get washing. So yesterday we washed the greenhouse, got it all nice and clean at last. One thing I forgot to do was put everything away, and this is what I was greeted with this morning. So, we had a bad frost overnight. It got down to about -5, -6. And I should have took this on board, but I didn't. I sort of forgot and just went in and curled up on the chair. But yeah, we had a little bit of snow this morning. And I must admit, the frost, it does show off all the cobwebs everywhere. Got some compost there. These tomato bags were on special offer. They were half price on a clearance. So I thought I'll have 6 of them. That was cheap as chips. Cheap as chips. Although a bag of chips now is not that cheap. So anyway, I'll give you a little look down the garden. Because what's been going on, I left all this out last night. Look, the bulbs should be all right, but I think the rest of it, the seedlings over the back, I don't think are going to make it. The overwintering cabbages, not too sure if they're going to make it or not. But what we have done this morning is we've got the fumigator in the greenhouse. I don't actually want to open up the door, or is it all let all the fumes out. I don't know if you can catch that on the camera. We have some little leaks around the greenhouse where the smoke is seeping out. But yeah, that seems to be doing its job. So we're going to leave that for 24 hours. Once it's all gone away, we'll open up the greenhouse and leave it for another 12 hours just so it ventilates. So I'll be back when that's done. Now, as everyone in the UK is aware, we've had some really bad snow, which wasn't the best of timing as I was trying to clean the inside of the greenhouse. The greenhouse door got frozen, solid, couldn't get into it for a few days. So I couldn't get the stuff out of the garden back into the greenhouse. Now the snow has pretty much gone. I can see what's out there, and we're starting to bring the plants back in. Whether they'll survive, I don't know. I'll give you a little look in a second. But it has been a few days. We've had the heater on in the greenhouse, the paraffin heater hanging in here, just to try and keep some of the chill down. So yeah, let me show you what I brought in from outside. So we brought the cabbages in that was outside. They don't look too bad actually. A few little dead leaves, but on the whole they look like they've survived. The sweet peas I'm not sure about. They haven't been actually bitten by the frost, but they have all flopped over. So we've got I found some other seedlings. I'll have to look in me little diary. I can't even see the number on that. Number 5, whatever that is. I'll have a look. They seem to have been all right. Now I did read somewhere that even though snow is cold, it does give some sort of a heat protection due to the structure of snow. There was lots of numbers and figures involved, which
Did get very confusing after reading a little bit of it. But yeah, they're doing all right. The blue Hubbard squash, that was all right, that's fine. Found some seeds out there as well, so they've been in here drying off. So yeah, all I need to do now, got my little heater going now. All I've got to do now is get the compost up from down the end, get that in here. Still got to get these bulbs out, these winter bulbs. Some of them are starting to shoot. But I have got until the end of December. Now just coming outside, I think I've lost my geraniums. Now as a rule, my geraniums, I've got them dotted around. Another one down there, one in there as well. They are pretty hardy. I don't move them, I don't take them in. I normally just leave them where they are. But because the frost and the cold has been so severe this year, they just haven't survived. And I'm quite gutted about that because I've had these in here for a good 4 or 5 years now. Never mind. You live and learn. Now it's quite surprising how much heat this little heater gives off. Like I've said, it's been on the last couple of days and it is actually quite warm in here. So, and to be fair, I didn't think it'd work because I haven't used it for a couple of years, but it seems to be chugging along nicely. So until next time, and if you like the video, think about subscribing and hitting the little bell down below, and it will give you a notification on when I bring out new videos. And if you've got any comments, leave your comments below. I always reply to comments and your opinions, because opinions always vary. So until next time, take care, and I'll see you very soon.